Oh, it's on? Oh, okay. Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to the High Velocity Racing League podcast, Turnin Laps podcast here on the High Velocity Racing Network. And tonight we are going to just kind of go over our week in review for what we did this past week in the whole league, as we always do. We're a little bit early tonight, though. Chase, Wilder, and Happy. We got the Sean and Sean show with the GOAT. I don't know why they keep calling me that, but they do.
You might call yourself that more than everybody else.
Yeah, because everybody else calls me that.
LeBron does the same thing.
No, well, yeah, well, that's LeBron. He's got a big head. I don't. But yeah, I think let's just get right into it. Let's start with our truck series. That was the first race that we raced since the last podcast at the Kentucky Speedway. How was it from the booth for you and Tucker, Mr. Happick?
I enjoyed watching it. I mean, we only had. I mean, it was. Man, I know we had like 14 cautions. It said.
Yep.
So I think that was the one that started out really well. I'm getting ARCA and that confused. They all run together, but I think it was kind of the same story. Didn't Kentucky start off pretty well? Then it kind of got worse. Kind of the same thing ARCA did as well. But no, I mean, yeah, there was pretty good racing up there. It was cool to see a lot of those people shuffle. A lot of, I think, switching around in the top 10 the later half of the race because people were trying to do some pitch strategies, and you saw a lot of people rotate up there that weren't up there, and I mean, there was 7-8 people after half the race that I thought had a chance to maybe win it, pull it out and win it.
Yeah, I mean, we were going through the race, and it ran well, like you said. The first couple stages, this is like the recipe for the truck series. Starts out great, and then we get to the end, and everybody just loses their head, and they get too aggressive and drive above and beyond what they should be, and not skill wise. Unfortunately, we had a lot of wrecks happening in the mid to the back of the pack. Causing cautions, and unfortunately for some of us that were up at the front, kind of not cost us the race, but cost us the strategy that was involved in the race. There were some people who at the end of stage 2 elected to not take a pit stop and got themselves out front, and I believe the main folks of that were Shane Williams, Tyson Banks, I think, was up in that strategy as well, potentially. And then Josh Revel was one I know that was in that strategy, and the 66. He was in that strategy as well, of Daniel Everly. Those guys all had older stuff than us coming out to the beginning of stage 3, and the timing of that first caution in the third stage allowed them all to come down with us and all be on the same strategy, and that gave them the much-needed track position that they were desperately looking for. But for people such as myself, Chris, Bobby, all those guys who were on the later pit stop strategy, who pit at the end of stage 2, we were really hoping to get that to go green. I think, Wilder, you were actually up in that strategy as well with us.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a fun race. I mean, it's a tough track, but I mean, it's fun racing though. That many trucks on the track, man, it's fun. And a lot of different strategies. Like, I took 2 tires in the first stage, and that actually worked out. I ended up getting up to 5th. I qualified terribly, so I was kind of pinned in the back there, that first one. So I felt like I just had to do something different. So I took 2. It got me up to 5th for the first stage, and then I didn't. And then when the stage break hit, I put right sides on, but I wasn't up to speed on the start of that second stage because everybody had fresh 4. And they kind of blew past me. I fell back. Then I pit. I got back up to like 11th, not up into the top 10 the stage points. But then, yeah, just the pit stops didn't work out for us. I think there was a lot of guys that were just hoping it would go long green flag run, and I think we would have won out with that strategy. But those cautions just kind of put us that were counting on that in a bad spot in the short runs, and I didn't have short run speed, obviously, with my qualifying 20 whatever. I hit the wall and that killed my lap. But I still wasn't going to qualify probably in the top 5. I was going to be probably 10 or something, somewhere around there. But yeah, it's just kind of how it played out. The guys that were quick on the short runs ended up, they could have been fast on the long runs as well. It's hard to see how that would have played out, but they were definitely fast on the short runs, and that kind of helped them out. And I know the 13 was up there. He was really quick at the end, and who was the other guy?
55, Mason.
Yeah,
Mason was up there.
Mason led the most laps.
Yep, he was pole sitter. He was dominant. Mason was the pole sitter. He dominated for the first stage and a half. It felt like he was really only caught by, I think, Grady, and that was in stage 2, I think.
Yeah, I was catching him at the end of that first stage. I feel like if it was a little bit longer stage, I might have caught him at the end of that run. But that goes to show that I was much better, I think, on the longer runs, as far as compared to my short runs. My short runs suck. So I think he looked like he has speed everywhere, to tell you the truth. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
He was pretty fast. So.
Yeah, he felt like Mason felt like he was the fastest truck on track for most of the race. And then I think I don't know if he got caught up in something or if he just got caught farther back in the pack with strategy or whatever it may be. But he ended up just outside the top 5 in 6th position. So not a bad race for him. And I think all said and done, he came home with 52 points on the day. So a good points day for the 55 as well. So not bad at all.
Yeah. Yeah, Grady did good too, man. Grady finished 2nd, man. Got a good points day.
Got himself another deuce.
All around. Yeah. Got rid of his deuce. He's getting good at doing.
Old Deuce Grady.
Yeah.
But Danny came away with the win. He got it done at the end there. And I think he may have been sitting on the front row on the inside for that last restart, and got a good jump and hard to catch that guy when it's a short run, 2-lap run or whatever. I think it was a green, white checker, right?
Yeah, I think it was. And not only that, but just the inside compared to the outside for those restarts. I got caught on the outside for like 4 in a row. And at one point I was in 4th. And actually at one point I was in 2nd. I was on the outside front row. And I fell back 2 spots, and then I fell back another 2 spots, and then I fell back at 4 spots, and it just kept escalating farther and farther back the field because it didn't matter. Those older tires, they were able to hold on just enough until they were able to come down and pit, and everybody could make it to the end of the race at that point. And when that happened, I mean, there was nothing I could do. I felt strong on pit road. There was one point where I beat Bobby off of pit road. He kind of backed off, and I was able to beat him off of pit road after he had won the stage. And when that happened, I think I finished 3rd that stage. I think it was the only stage I got. But when that happened, he was surprised because he didn't know anybody was able to get out there. But we had those older tires in front of us, and I was able to rocket up to the 3rd position quickly. It was just from there on, being on the outside. The outside just you could not get a good jump on those restarts.
Yep.
Well,
fun race, though. Good race. There were some cautions at the end, but I think overall it was a good race, and I think most people enjoyed it. I know there's always somebody that's not gonna like the outcome, but I think just as a series race, I think it was pretty good.
It is a fun track. I liked it. I was looking back as I was deleting some of our season 1 truck stuff on YouTube. We did race Kentucky then, but that was before the update. They did that major overhaul when you can just full throttle Kentucky. So this is our first time on it when you actually have to slow down on 3 and 4.
Yeah, turn 1 and 2 was easy. I mean, as long as you got down to the bottom, you could pretty much full throttle that corner no matter what. 3 and 4 was the problem child. I don't know if Wilder, you had any success with this, but once the tire started to wear out, I found success in 3 and 4 on the high side, and running and being able to get back on throttle faster gave me the chances to catch those people that were having to slow way down on the inside line. And I think I was able to get like 3 or 4 positions out of just running that high side in 3 and 4.
Yeah, I switched there for a little bit because I saw other guys doing it. You're just able to keep up your momentum a little bit more.
Yep.
I mean, I prefer running the low line, but I didn't practice that high line. I didn't think that was going to be the spot. So I mean, a couple of times if you hit it right, like you had the momentum on the guy in the bottom, and you can even kind of pinch him down a little bit and not give him the space to run up. And that was I saw quite a few guys doing that. It was probably about like the third lane up. Probably it wasn't like
it wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah, you didn't want to board rip, but if you were like 2 or 3 lanes down from the wall, you were in a good spot where you could get down, get the throttle back down quickly. And I mean, Wilder, you know how good I am at defending from the top on tracks that have that multi-groove. We battled it out at Chicagoland last year. Happy we battled it out at Vegas at the beginning of the year last season as well. So you guys both know how I am with the high side, and I was loving it up there with the older tires because I was able to get the throttle down, and the truck felt good on the high side with those old tires.
Well, yeah, I mean, congratulations, Danny. He got himself locked in, and heck, he ended up getting the fastest lap of the race, I think, on the last lap as well.
Yep.
So that actually worked out for him.
He and Bobby both were quick at the end there. Bobby's fastest lap was the penultimate lap.
Slower, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but Bobby does walk away with the most points during that session, so definitely a good points race for him. Surprised he's not a deuce in the standings.
He might be after this week.
Well, that is a good point. But we had Danny Gross come away with the win, and Bobby Grady in P2, Tyson Banks in 3rd, Chris Weiniger in 4th, Clayton Johnson in 5th, Mason, what is that, Connell?
I think it's Connell.
Connell? Oh,
yeah. Mason Connell.
Oh, that probably makes sense. Yeah, Mason Connell in 6th. Mike, doing pretty good points for missing our second race of the season. So,
yeah, he is.
He come away in 7th. Matthew Chase said, I think he would count that as a win for you. P8 with 42 total points.
42 points, yes, but not 8th. I felt like I had a top 5 in me, and I felt just being on the outside screwed me, royally screwed me on those restarts.
Just Shoemate in 9th, and Christian Wagner. I mean, he had a EOL and a drive-through, and was able to come away with a P10. But then look at these incidents over here. I mean, a lot of people were able to work themselves. I mean, there's a lot of single digits here.
Yeah, there's only a handful, maybe 5 or 6 guys that maybe a little more than that, but not much more. 5 to 10 guys that were in double digits.
Yeah. Well,
11, but yeah.
A lot of them were those last 2 laps too. I bet.
Yeah, right. But out of 43 cars, so I mean, 14 cautions. 2 of those were stages. I don't think we extended anything. If we did, that would count as a caution. But either way, 10 to 12 cautions, and most of them were at the end there. Pretty good for keeping incidents down. We will go over to the point standings. As we have Bobby Grady leading it. So that's good for him. Hopefully he can put it all together, get a couple truck wins under his belt, and finish the season strong.
He's been consistent at the top too. I mean, he's been in the top 5 to top 10 pretty much every race, and just putting himself in good positions at the end. So
three top 10s, 2 top 5s. So I mean,
and I think that top 10, he didn't get the top 5. I think he was 6th or 7th. So I mean, he's right there.
Right. It looks like Danny Gross moved up 13 spots in the 5th place, and you moved up 4. A lot of people stay stagnant. A couple people went down. So that's how it is.
I do like to see the top 5 though. We've got 4 official K&W drivers in the top 4, and then a 5th one tied for 5th right now. So
I mean, nobody cares about that.
K&W cares about that.
And if you look at that IPL too, I mean, we got the lowest IPL too of other guys that ran 3 races.
Oh,
yep.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
We're not biased though.
As we look at the playoff standings, so contrary to what I said, Bobby is not in it. He is not locked in.
No.
Yeah, you got his hopes up there.
Chris, Noah Tills, and Danny Gross are locked in, but Bobby has a pretty good lead from the cut line. But him having to use a provisional and probably only going to be 6 points worth is really going to hurt him. So
on a track, I think he would do very, very well at the high speed, intermediate, and like 2 mile tracks. He's always been quick at. He was quick at Michigan last season. I think he raced there anyway. He's always been quick on these types of tracks. So we'll have to hold down the fort this week with 3 drivers instead of 4.
Yep, definitely. And then when we come out of, after next week, we're really going to have a change of tracks and venues. So it's definitely going to shake things up.
And that track is very tight, very tight quarters. It's going to be a difficult but fun, I think, road course.
Have you been on it?
No, I haven't, which I think is going to cost me a lot. Not being a road racer either will cost me a lot. But hopefully we can get another teammate here to get a win, get another one of us locked in.
Well, with y'all practicing together, he should be able to show you some pointers and things like that. Just a heads up for the truck guys and for the ARCA guys, which we'll go over it more, but there won't be any yellows, so they're flying stages. So it's green flag to checker flag, no matter what. So
we should go over that with Gen 6 when that comes up too in a few minutes.
Yep, for sure. I guess that is a good point.
You want to do some picks?
Oh,
well, let's talk about just Auto Club. How you feeling about Auto Club, Matt? I know you like Auto Club, so
this is the track.
Good, but
this is the track that I have circled at the beginning of the season for a chance to get myself locked in. I love this track. The tires are going to be important. I've run some practice laps here, and it is slick with the conditions that are in the session. So if you haven't gotten any practice in, I highly suggest getting some practice in, because you will not be able to drive it like it is a night race or sunset or early morning race. This track is going to be slick. It's going to be a blast, though. The bumpiness is going to cause issues for some of the people who are newer, and I'm excited to see what happens. I hope I can find myself at the front.
Damn bumpy ass track.
It's the best 2 mile track. It's the best 2 mile track on the service, bar none.
You Walter, how you feel now about that?
I'm feeling pretty good. I ripped some laps a couple days ago, I think, and but yeah, it's a hot track, which I kind of prefer. But yeah, I think I'm decent there. I don't know that I'll be. I don't know. I could pull off a win. I'm hoping for a top 10. I'm just trying to stack the top 10s, get good stage points. That's kind of my plan this season. Hasn't really worked out, to tell you the truth. I got 16th last week, and Daytona I didn't do very well. I don't know, 12th or something like that, and then 5th at the one in between, whatever that one, Chicago. Yeah, Chicago. But anyways, yeah, that's kind of my goal. Just try to stack I've been pretty good at stacking the stage points, actually. Been doing really good on that stage 1. So that's kind of been working out and helping me in the points for sure. But yeah, I mean, just hoping stack some more stage points and hope for a top 10. Feel pretty confident I could do that.
Okay, well, good. That's good. I don't know what the track conditions were. I know it's during the day, but I can't remember if they were.
Yeah, it's
like 80-something degrees or something.
Ambient temp is 75, and I think the track's like about 85 to 90, somewhere in that range. It's warm.
That slick, huh?
It's very slick. Yeah.
I think it was even hotter when I was on there.
Maybe it is hotter, but it's definitely going to be slick. Okay. You'll be able to get the grip once the tires warm up a little bit. It's not too bad, but just be ready for the truck to be tight, and then loose, and then tight, and then you're never going to be able to keep your
especially coming out of 2. That always seems like everybody has a problem, either running up into someone else wall rip, those guys that wall rip coming out with that run, and then the people on the bottom try to slide job them, and that noise doesn't work out.
Normally the problem area is 2, I don't think it's going to be 2 with this one. Turn 4. I don't know if you had this, Wilder, but it felt like 4 was even. It was tighter getting off of 4 than it was getting off of 2, which is weird to me. So
yeah, I agree.
So
trying to see what our track temps were when we ran our last, but on my phone, Garage 61 don't work too well.
Oh, does it tell you on Garage 61?
Yeah, I was just trying to. It shows the track temp on there, but I want to say it was even hotter now. I want to say it was close to 100, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But anyways, should be a fun race. It's always a racy track anyway, so your screen's green on mine, Sean.
Did we lose him?
Weird. No, I'm here.
Hey there. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. What that was. YouTube's looking all right. Well, I guess we can get into some Gen 6 at Iowa Speedway. That was that one. We pulled down the race results here. That was a fun race. It was a fun race. 0 cautions.
Yeah.
Well,
very clean.
0
cause cautions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cautions for cause. Yep.
Yep. We just had 2. It didn't take us but an hour and 17 minutes.
I know, we were quick. I thought that was going to take us at least
75 laps.
I know. I thought that was going to take us at least an hour and 45 to 2 hours, depending on how clean it was. But yeah, no, it was quick. We rattled them off quickly, and the track was good. I mean, there was a lot of grip until there wasn't, and then it was just plowing tight. But no, it was a fun race, and yeah, I enjoyed it. We had a dominant performance though from Mr. William Kern, sweeping the stages and the race win. So
he did, yeah. And led 110 laps out of the 175. So with 0 incidents, which we had 7 people with the 0x out of the 19 or 20 people that showed up. So yeah, that was pretty good. Easy review, I'll tell you that, for finding at fault incidents. So that makes it that makes it real easy. I didn't even need any help this week, Matt.
Yeah, I know.
So that's all good. But yeah, we'll definitely ran away with that. I think Bobby did pretty good on that one too. Bobby sure is coming along, and I think Dayhoff's starting to like these cars as well.
Yeah, Dayhoff seems to really like these cars. He's been running up front, I think, just about every race.
Yeah,
he found a lot of speed with this car, and he was able to make some good passes there, especially at the end. I think he chased you down happy in that last bit.
Well, I think I came out of the pits behind him, or maybe in front of him. He passed me. I can't remember. Or I chased him down, and I thought I was doing better at saving tires, but then he kind of, I got up to him a few times, but I just wasn't able to make a pass, and he ended up a couple laps before. He ended up lengthening his distance on me, so he had me by over a second at the end. So, but how'd y'all do? Let's see. Oh, Wilder. All right, we probably ain't gonna talk.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
I did really good, like at the first, because it was Kern, George, Travis was up there. I got past Travis. I was on Kern's butt. I have a feeling though Kern kind of slow plays these races at the beginning and just kind of uses it as his experiment time to see what he's going to need later, maybe. So, because I'm typically not even close to, in his speed range, but I was able to get to his bumper a couple times, but I was just cruising. And then when we pitted the first time, I sped, and then I did it again later and got put behind the 8-ball. And then I know Chris and Kern, and maybe it was one other driver stayed out that second stage and kind of put everybody a lap down. So then I ended up like 4 laps down. And then after that, I kind of figured there wasn't going to be any cautions, pretty much the rest of the way. And Lucky Dog's going to be hard to get with 10 cars a lap down. So I was kind of at that point just staying out of everybody's way or trying to. So
yeah, that and Grady. I mean, heck, Grady got the pole, had the fastest lap, led 19 of them. So yeah. I think him and Dayhoff are really finding themselves, really understanding and liking these Gen 6 cars.
And it comes to seat time again as well. I mean, these guys, Dayhoff, he's running ARCA trucks and now Gen 6, as well as some of the races he's been in for the Cup Series. So he's been racing 4 nights a week just in our league. Right. So if he's got that much seat time, I mean, he could really, really show out this season in any one of those leagues.
For sure. Yes, sir. As we look at the season standings, just not off the playoff standings, just the season standings, we have William Kern. I mean, he's got a 24-point lead on Bobby Grady. Somehow I'm in third.
Mr. Consistency again. You've been right there. Three top 10s and 2 top 5s.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's not going to help me come playoff time, though. I'm going to have to get a win in there somewhere. But but I'm sure if Fry ends up showing up, I'm only ahead of him because he has a race less than me. So I'm sure he will pass me at some point. Then I just got to hold off like Dayoff and Tucker and
me, Wilder.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Yeah, I know you will, Mr. Big Head over there.
With y'all, we'll just 30 points down because I ain't gonna miss any races. And well, we'll get into that in a minute. I guess I can get into since we have a road course coming up.
Yeah.
But let's get into the.
Oh, by the way, going back on our conversation about the track temps for Auto Club, 106 for that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it was hotter than I thought it was.
Yeah, that is
so
warm for
it was slick. I know that.
For our point standings, we have Bobby Grady, Kevin Fry, and William Kern all locked in. I guess I'm in fourth as the playoff standings go with the highest point total before those. Then Dayhoff and Tucker and Chris. I mean, there's just 1 point separating all 3 of those. You got Wilder, Post, and
in your phone ringing.
Matthew Chase and Don Miller and Travis George. I mean, those are all pretty. I mean, they ain't but a 10-point swing from 8th to 12th. So, yeah, it should be fun, especially now since some of those rough tracks are out of the way. I'm happy to come away with the points I got for those tracks for sure.
Rough tracks.
Yeah, so now we can look forward to,
Sonoma.
Normal tracks after this week,
Sonoma?
of course.
I was gonna say Sonoma's a normal track. What the heck? What are you talking about?
After
it's
this
pretty
week.
warm there too. I ran some laps. It's pretty warm.
Yeah.
Well, it is in the desert.
It's not in the desert.
No, it's in the Napa Valley. It's up. It's up north. It's up north.
It's in a marshland. There's a marshland. It's literally in the middle of a marshland in wine country.
Yeah.
It looks like it's hot there.
You can see the vineyards in the background.
I'll tell you, it's not when you go there. It's not hot. It's like in the 80s most of the time, like in the middle of summer. But you get in the track, it's in a bowl, and you don't get the breeze or nothing, and it bakes in there. It gets hot as hell.
Yeah.
So
I wish they'd race.
I'm going for the drag races. I can't wait at the end of July, and it's usually hot as shit then. But
it's still fun. The thing about that place, I wish they'd race there when the grass is greener, because they always race there when it's baked and it just looks awful. Looks like
we
it's in the
just drove
desert.
by a couple months ago. We were going to Mendocino towards the coast for the weekend, and there was a fire just on the backside of the track. It's just all dead grass around there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, so how y'all feeling about Sonoma there?
I'm feeling good.
If I get top 10,
I don't think I'll win, but I'll be up. I should be up there.
Top 10 is a win in my book.
I don't know who's gonna win. Like, who's good at these? I mean, Bryce is okay at them, but I think didn't he do some cup cars at the roads and didn't quite, he wasn't near as quick as he was in trucks on that, or did he not do any cup races?
I don't think.
No, he did. He was winning at Watkins Glen, and
okay, was he?
Yeah, and he
kind of messed
won
up in the second to last corner.
He won.
TV got him.
Did he win Sonoma? I think he did.
No, Tucker. Not.
We might. Yeah, we did in the Cup. Yeah, he must have. Yeah, he had to win that one. I would think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he won the Sonoma race for the Cup Series. I'm gonna go look
Who?
now.
No, Bryce did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Oh, you're talking about Tucker.
Yeah,
Talking
Tucker.
about Tucker.
Oh.
My bad.
Sorry.
Wrong Bryce. I'm thinking of
Yeah.
Fontaine. You said Cup Series.
Yeah, I know. We're talking.
Sorry. No, yeah, Tucker.
Them guys should be. I mean, I think Tucker should be
And
up there.
Will is not bad at road courses. Is he good enough with the level of people we have in here to win it? And then how did Fry do in the road courses in Cup?
Yeah, he's decent.
Is he decent?
He's good. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and look. I'm gonna go back and look for it.
I don't recall him doing very well at Chicago street course, but who did really? You know.
Yeah, no, that was a beating and banging that everybody had to go through.
So, but we did do Sonoma and Cup, so I'm curious to see what he did.
So Fontaine won Sonoma. Fry ended up in 6th.
Okay, look at that. See, so I mean, everybody might have a chance here. You know, Tucker with these Gen 6s. You know, yeah. I mean, most of us know Sonoma. You know, Tucker, me, you, Fry, Kern.
Well, you say that, but Tucker, I remember because he had a hard shot coming down the hill through the S's that he bounced back onto the track. I remember that distinctly, and he ended up finishing 30 laps down and blew the motor in that race. So I don't know. Maybe it breaks loose on him. We'll find out.
So I really couldn't pick a clear winner. I don't think there is like an all-out favorite going into Sonoma because I think there's potential for
anybody,
5 or 6 guys to really come through with that, and then maybe Will get his first road course win. I mean, Will is not bad on road courses. So
yeah, I mean, Will could get the win. Nava was good at Watkins Glen before a mistake cost him that race. You know, we've talked extensively about how good Tucker is on the road side of things. So Tucker's always going to be a threat for that. Fry, he's got experience with the track. We know. Happy, you've got experience with the track. Wilder's got experience with the track. Most of the drivers will have experience with Sonoma. It's just a matter of who can put the race together and controlling the car. Yeah,
for sure. And then like Travis George has been putting in time, and he did pretty good at Charlotte Roval in the trucks last season. So, you know, I think it'll be a really good. I think I could get anywhere from 1st to 8th, and just like that. I don't think,
Yeah. So, right now we have 13 drivers signed up for the race. So,
we shall see. Where's everybody at? They probably don't want to race Sonoma.
Well, Bobby's going to be out of town. Remember, that's why he's missing the truck race too. So he's going to be out of town. So he's got to use a provisional. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers using a provisional right now. Zimmel, Carvalho, Curtis Hedden, and Bobby Grady are the 4 doing that. So I don't know.
Still a lot more. All right. Then do you have your guy in here?
Yeah, he's there.
Okay. Well, you can introduce him, bring him, or do we want to talk a little about Cup or ARCA first?
I'll bring him up.
Hey, Bryce.
Hello.
How we doing?
What's up?
Oh, just living the dream, you know?
Oh, you can just bring him up, Sean, and we'll just get him up in here and talk to him.
Yeah.
That'll work. All right. Go ahead, Wilder. He is up.
Hey, Jason. This is, we got Sean, Bryce, and Chase up here, and just want to get your thoughts on the ARCA race. You won the darn thing, so good job with that. How'd you feel about the race, and how do you feel about the whole ARCA series as a whole so far?
Nope. Not there? Hello?
Nope, it doesn't look like it, but we can keep on talking about it. This is our number 32, Jason Williamson, the winner of our ARCA series for Milwaukee, I believe we were at.
Yep.
So there he is.
There he is.
Hey, Jason. Hey, buddy. I didn't know if you heard me or not, but just wanted to know you won that race at Milwaukee Mile, and how'd your race go, and how do you think the whole ARCA series as a whole is going right now?
Nope, I don't think he has very good service out there.
Yeah, he said he was out camping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have very good service.
Did you hear the questions?
I'm trying to get it. I think a lot of that was luck, to be quite honest with you. And like I said on the interview, it was just keeping yourself in the right position and just trying to stay alive. That's the whole name of the game. As far as the ARCA series, I feel like it's good. I've been on the service for a long time now. I've done a lot of things on there, but it's one of those things where you get to, a 2,000 I rating, and then Daytona or Talladega comes up, and then it goes back to 800 or 900.
Yeah, it happened. Yeah, but I mean, I will say, I think I pointed this out on the broadcast. I think you only ended up with about 3 or 4 incident points. And like you said, just kind of survival and staying out of incidents. I think that is definitely going to be the key to that to that series. So good job with that. Definitely. I think that should be your, everybody's key in that series, kind of looking forward. But you definitely had some speed. I know, did you have a plan of just sitting back? There was a group of about 5 drivers out in front of you, 6 of them, and you were kind of the back of that pack. Were you just kind of hanging back and letting them race, or were you trying to actually, push to get up into that mix, or how are you looking at the race that way?
I messed up so I had either 2 choices, either go to the rear or try to get up to the front, because I was right in the middle. I was trying for a while, then so if that green flag lap and let the end of the pit strategy, and I thought I worked it out pretty good, and we pitted with 20 to go, and I thought, well, if we get tires down, I think like the first 4 drivers didn't get tires or didn't pit at all. So I thought I had a pretty good chance of winning just based on that, if I could outrace the 51 and the 1 and then the 3.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you did a good job. Good job at that, man. You guys got any questions for him?
No. I think that was it. We'll just start talking about the ARC series since he's having connection issues. But we appreciate you joining, man. I wish we could talk to you more, but your just connection is so in and out. But we appreciate you, man, and hopefully we can bring you back on.
All right. Well, thanks for having me. Yeah, I will. I'll be back next Tuesday, ready to go.
All right. We'll see you then, man.
See you then.
All right.
Thanks, buddy.
So with that, well, appreciate him joining.
We tried.
Yeah. You said he was pretty excited to do that anyway, but he was just out camping. So I'm not even sure where he lives. Do you even know where about he lives? What state?
No, I was looking. He didn't fill out like the information sheet thing, so I'm not sure.
I got you.
Yeah.
But overall, just like Truck Series, it started out really good. Like better than I thought it would anyway. I mean, we had like 1 early caution, and then we had a pretty good run for like 20 laps or something. Then it went on, and I mean, we ended up with 20 cautions. 56 laps of it were under pacing of the 130. So, and we were looking to have low incident counts right before that IPL review. Then it just all went to doo-doo.
Yeah, we were talking about that comp caution. I just was looking over the incidents, and I mean, there was nobody in double digits, I don't think, at that point. Very little people with even like 4 or 8. And it was looking real good. They were having a good battle at the front. It looked like there were some guys just kind of laying back and trying to just avoid incident points, which is good, And it was, I mean, that track it's fun. It's a good racy track. We saw at the end, man, they were having some good battles. Just kind of unfortunate. Got muddled up with some cautions. But, I mean, I think overall, some of the guys are getting it. and they're starting to figure out, racing around everybody and getting to learn everybody they're racing around, and knowing who they can trust and who maybe they want to give a little extra room to, and things like that. I mean,
I'll
all
tell you
in
what's
all,
better than last season was the ARCA break-in, because you can tell
Oh,
all these
yeah.
guys are really being respectful on that part. They ain't just running through people. We've only had a couple penalties for that this season, and last season with trucks, it was. I mean, we had to make a whole rule just for that because it was
Yeah.
so. It was
It
bad.
was at least half the season that we were having to deal with people just driving through wrecks, just not paying attention, and it was difficult to maintain your incidents because you had to worry about behind you and what was going on in front of you as well at the same time. And
Yeah.
if you're just, the guys behind are just paying attention a little bit, they don't have to worry as much in front of them. So
Yeah, that first part of the race, when I would go back and watch the replays, everybody was slowing down, everybody was moving, everybody was, oh, I can just, like, it matters. They just don't understand. If you blow through 20 people, like, you're probably going to have to give those positions back anyway. So what's the point of trying to damage you and someone else? But they did
last
really
lap of the
good
race
in
is a
that.
different story, but yeah.
Yeah, right. But then after that, I don't know. All the give a crap just broke, I guess, because it got pretty bad, but we were able to finish, then move on with Jason Williamson winning there. With Drew Holleran, he had he was so behind Dayhoff earlier in the week, but he's able to get a lot of seat time in, and he was able to pull out the pole. So, and
Not only that, he led the most laps as well.
He did lead the most lap. Yep. He definitely had a fast truck.
Car.
Or car, yes. And then John Shields finished third, and Quinn McLean fourth, Forrest Martin fifth, Kerry Conway sixth, Carson Smith seventh, Reno Connor eighth, John Stapleton ninth, and Brent Escanaro in 10th. So it was a good finish for all of them. Like I said, we have quite a bit on the IPL. Look at the standings here as we have Brandon Dayoff, which unfortunate for him, he probably had that win locked up, but he got a
yes, he did.
he got a 2x or a 4x on those last couple laps and had a drive through. They have a drive through or a DQ?
Drive through.
Okay, he had a drive through and finished the race with it, so he ended up in like 15th or 16th. But with that, Brandon Dayoff's leading their points with Carson Smith in second, Jace Killer in third, Thad Smith tied for third as well with Jace Keller. Drew Holleran, he moved up 13 spots. Forrest Martin in sixth, along with Quinn McLean is also tied for sixth, and John Shields tied for sixth. Then Quinn's brother Sean McLean is in ninth. Tyler Ballman in 10th. Jason Williamson with that win, plus 17 spots to get him into P11 above the cut line. And
Huge jump.
Is Brent Escanaro. So, and these points should stay pretty close since there are no stage points. So,
and I'm looking at the top 10 or whatever you just rattled off, and there's a couple of them on the IPL list, but I'm going all the way down. They have lower IPLs than it feels like you farther you go down the list, the more the higher the IPL. So just to show that that's probably going to be the key, is just avoiding incidents and trying to stay clean, get to the end, and race hard at the end.
It's almost like skills associated with wrecks in IPL. I know
that explains a lot why Wilder was on the IPL list the whole time, then, doesn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
But he's got like the second lowest in trucks though this season.
I was gonna say you throw stones right now, but I say everybody on the K&W roster this season is in the top 4 for the for all 3 starts.
And where are they in standings?
Top 4.
Thank you.
Well, remember though
this
too,
Wilder
was on K&W last season too for about a week, and then decided he wanted to leave.
It was
so
like
we'll see
4 weeks before he blew up.
It was 5.
And then you can see week 6 to the next 5 races.
It just went downhill.
I was driving angry, man. That's all it was.
So where are we at next week, Wilder? For the
Chicagoland, big wide track. Hopefully we can clean it up a little bit with the cautions and have some good racing. I mean, they've shown, they can race hard and not run into each other for a good amount of laps.
Yep.
So that's good to see. So hopefully we can do that at Chicagoland. Should be fun.
Yeah. Is it at night or is it during the day?
I believe it's at night.
I know the trucks were, but I can't remember if ARCA is.
Chicagoland night race.
Night race.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
those
so
cars
looking forward to that.
Yeah, those cars are pretty stable. So I mean, it shouldn't have any issues. Besides tire wear and maybe skill issues anyway. But yeah. I mean, you would think it'd be a good race. There's a lot of people. There's like 25 people on the IPL, so something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's probably 10 to 15 of them that can drop off the IPL just in one race. So,
yeah.
So it definitely should be a good one. So that about wraps that up. So Cup. I think Bryce is over there practicing.
I'm just doing a little testing for something, not even for Cup.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I figured that, or you had that Michael J. Fox syndrome because you look to be shaking a lot.
No, we are. There's a track on one of the schedules next week that we all know I'm a fan of, so I'm just testing it out.
Oh,
next week,
Martinsville,
Sonoma.
Yeah, we have a winner. I don't think I've actually taken these cars here, so.
We were actually talking about those cars and trying to figure out who would be a good candidate to get that win. So I mean, the track feels like it's hot for the Gen 6, and it's real slick, which I know that you tend to like a slick track too, right, Bryce?
Yeah, definitely adds a layer of skill to it. I mean, going out there and doing a qualifying lap is one thing, but managing your tires over the course of a long run on a hot road course is something completely different. I tell you what, though, as long as these cars are more predictable than the Cup cars now after the update, I think they'll be fine. But that Cup car now, corner to corner, feels different. It's insane.
Yeah.
Are you back home yet? Are you going to join us for the Gen 6? Or are you in that other league still?
I'm in that other league. We race Chicago Street Monday. And honestly, if I didn't miss a month and like have to race that to still make the playoffs, I honestly would probably race Sonoma. But
it's all right.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Cup and how the Cup car is, how about the old Tricky Triangle coming up tonight at Pocono? Feeling good about that?
We'll see. I mean, Pocono is a interesting track. I mean, it's called the Tricky Triangle for a reason. I still haven't had a whole lot of experience with the new model as far as the dirty air and everything like that. And I know at a track like Pocono, that's pretty important. I always go into every race feeling confident. Do I feel like I have a chance to win? I don't know, but I mean, it's definitely going to be track position and managing the tires at a track like that for sure. So
yeah, and this is race what in this round?
Second race of the round. So we've got this one and then Martinsville for the round of 8.
Well, I mean, you're 51 points above the gap, so you should. I mean, you should be moving on no matter what.
Yeah, a good points day is all you really need in this situation. But I ran some laps. Again, don't take my skill level or anything like it into account. But I was running in the 54s, and I suck at driving race cars. So you guys should be able to get it down to the low 54s.
Well, and I mean, running there solo too is completely different. Like I ran some laps there by myself. I mean, I did a little gag random league race that I joined for like 2 weeks and then left, but they were open setups at Pocono. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the dirty air there is just, it's impossible. We just did Indy and the Cup cars as well, and I mean, you want to talk about being faster than people and literally having zero room to pass, or not even zero room, just you can't. So I think Pocono can definitely play into that, especially being the fact that one of the corners is literally modeled after Indy. But we'll see what happens. I mean, again, I do think that tire wear at a track like Pocono will come into play a little bit more than a track like Indy. And there is the draft on those long straightaways too that might come into play. But it's just going to be about keeping it clean, keeping the nose in clean air, and just trying to hold on and see what we can do.
Well, we are looking at, I mean, CD's already locked in. You're pretty much locked in as long as you just show up these next 2 races. But between Ray and all the way down to Mercado, which he had to miss the other week, so he's 18 points below the cut line there. But, you know, he does, I don't know how he feels about Pocono. I think, was it Fry? I think Kevin Fry said he was really looking forward to Pocono, or maybe that was Mangrum.
Yep.
I can't remember.
I think it was both, honestly.
But I mean, you have Ray that's plus 13, Will plus 8, and then Fry and Marini are -8. Tomlinson is -10, and Mercado's -18. So really, between Pocono and Martinsville, I mean, Martinsville's kind of a
Martinsville's a wild card. I mean, you can
right?
say it.
So
Yep.
Pocono, I know me and Ray have had a really good racing at Pocono. Again, this is pre-patch or pre-update, but I mean, Pocono's a track for Ray that's like, it could go one or two ways for him. As far as everybody else, I don't really know exactly, you know, what they're looking like or what they're feeling. But I mean, Pocono too, though, man. I mean, Martinsville is the obvious wild card, but Pocono can get people too. I mean, in these cars now, you catch the wall in the wrong spot, like especially in the tunnel turn. I think that's where a lot of the issues are going to be. Yeah, I mean, that's race over. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you break that toe link, it's going to be bad.
I think when this update came out, Pocono was the first track after the update, and I remember I did one next gen, and it was an absolute wreck fest. It was terrible. People were wrecking all over the place. I think it's the dirty air that you're talking about. Like you get behind somebody, you just can't control the car and stay off the wall and stuff. But I don't have a whole bunch of experience, but I remember a lot of people were complaining about that right off the get-go at Pocono. So
well, I mean, the problem with the dirty air at tracks like, you know, Pocono and Indy and like these long straightaway like low banked corners is like, I was behind somebody at Indy that I was so much faster than. Like I qualified pole, like pit strategy at the end of the stage. I got shuffled to like 5th or 6th. I don't remember what it was. And I was faster than the 2 guys in front of me. But it's like, if you get into like that, you know, 8/10 to 9/10 range, there's just nothing you can do because you have to back up the corner so much to get out of the dirty air. But by the time you've backed up the corner that much, like you'll get them by the end of the straightaway, but you're still not in a decent position to make a move. And I mean, Pocono very well could have that effect. Like, I'm curious to see, honestly, like where the passing opportunities are going to be. I think the only way you're passing anybody in the tunnel turn is if they make a mistake. There's a little bit more room in 1 and 3 to maybe make room for a pass, but I have no idea where the passing opportunities are going to be. And I think that track position is just going to be the name of the game. I really do.
well, I've been looking forward to this top 8 for sure. From the round of 8 to the round of 4, I thought was going to be our most exciting one because you have those 8 guys that are all pretty good drivers and they all have a shot. So, and then with the no fast repairs, you know, anything can happen. So I'm excited to watch this race for sure, and then definitely see how next week at Martinville plays out. I'm sure there'll be no friends in that one.
Well, that's what I was about to say. I mean, apart from the same kind of person, like having the same amount of incidents, it has been fairly clean. It really has. I know it's like we are coming to that point where, you know, it's Martinsville, it's, you know, coming towards the end of the playoffs. I don't think people are going to just completely lose their brains. I mean, it's possible, and I'm never the type of person that puts anything past anybody, but I mean, again, Martinsville is a track too. Like, apart from it being a short track and being close quarters, like, it's just super easy to make a mistake at Martinsville and take yourself out of the race too. So you take that and you multiply it with it being Martinsville and everything that's at stake. I mean, there could be a heart or two that gets broken at Martinsville for sure.
Yep. So, anybody have any closing thoughts before we get on out of here?
It's going to be an exciting broadcast, I hope. It's it's a lot of track to cover, but hopefully we get some good racing there. The Cup Series always puts on a good show, so we should have a good one here tonight as well. And good luck to all the guys that are racing in it. Bryce, good luck to you as well.
Yeah, I got a closing remark. This Gen 6 at Sonoma is fun.
It is fun, dude. Gen 6 is
What are you
fun.
running? What are you running, Bryce?
Yeah, Bryce, what are you running?
I don't want to give that up right now.
Come on,
still...
bud.
Why? You ain't racing? What's the matter?
I might be.
219.
Give me about 45 seconds and I'll tell you.
Oh, we'll just wait here.
Anyways, now
So-
I'm looking forward to getting home, and Bryce Tucker already qualified us for the 24-hour spa race, so we'll be running that for the next 24 hours. It started about a half an hour ago.
Oh, are
So,
y'all streaming?
Should be. I might stream. I'm gonna try to, but
Throw it
probably
in the
not. I
streamer
have to
section.
turn it
Yeah.
off when I'm driving. When I'm driving,
Oh.
I might turn it off because I don't want to run too much shit and ruin the race. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand
Should
that.
be fun.
So
Me, Anthony Hall, and Tucker, we're doing about 8 hours apiece. So
okay. So and those ARCA guys, it'll get better. I know we've been having our ups and downs and all that, but it'll get better. Just follow the rules and trust us on the restarts. Trust us. Stop laying back and stop trying to get a jump and stay in line. It'll get better. So
Yeah, I
when
saw
the
some
guy in
chatter
front of you.
about that. Yeah, I mean, to clarify my message too, like Chase was saying, I get it. Like it even happens sometimes in the Cup Series where I just get a way better restart than somebody, and there's kind of nowhere for me to go. But losing ground for half a lap is a lot better than the alternative of either A, getting wrecked yourself, or just getting a penalty and then having to fight with that. So as much as it can be frustrating to not be able to capitalize on a restart you feel like you should have capitalized on, again, just think of the alternative of what could happen if you don't.
oh, I'm sure it's happened to all of us where we just wish we could yank the wheel and go around them because we got screwed from someone in the wrong gear or something. Or I always get stuck beside. I don't know what it is. Well, Bryce had it on season 2. He always got stuck behind Gino that loved to skip pits and not take tires.
Oh my god.
It was like every race, dude. At stage 1, it would be Gino and then Bryce.
3 laps before the stage.
Dude, he'd be on like
What
60
was he,
lap old
91 or
tires.
71? Pitting.
Oh,
Yeah, I never understood that. Good old Gino, man.
oh, I miss old Gino. So, all right, well, how's that lap?
Well, Wilder, you got some work to do.
No shit.
17s.
There you go.
17.
Good job.
I'm about to get on there, see what I can do. Learn the limits of the cars a little different. I've done so much in the trucks. I've done like 3 races in the trucks there and only 1 in the cup. So
I feel like the brakes are really good on that Gen 6 car at that track.
So I was just about to say the brakes are good here, except
Yeah.
for I don't know. It's like I don't know what turn it is, but it's not the main hairpin, but it's like coming down the hill. The brakes suck in that corner for whatever reason. All the other corners are actually not bad, and you can engine brake it pretty hard too, like the Cup car. So that's something to utilize.
Coming down the hill on the first half of the lap or second half of the lap?
Yeah, the second half. Like you go through
Right
1
before
and
the
2.
carousel?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
so it's so you go through the S's. You got the right-hand turn where the tire barrier is, and then you got that next little hairpin before you go to the back part of the S's.
Yep.
So let me see. That's what.
I'll tell you where I was having trouble with. It was that
Where
sweeping
you go over
corner
where the curbs at,
right before
Where
the
that big curb
hairpin.
you
I don't
jump
know
over.
why. I feel like you may have to. I was having to slow down a lot more than you would in Cup or truck to get around that corner.
The car feels good, I will say, and then we can get out of here. From what I'm noticing, and again, it could be the fuel load, it could just be the track temp, but the rear tires spin like crazy, and the front tires have no grip. There's like no front turn, so you have to really, really back up the corners, and then you have. I mean, honestly, you have to use just a little bit of trail brake to get the car to rotate. But this is definitely a fun combo.
Well, good. We'll see if I agree with you after Monday night.
Yeah, I mean, I might show up. I'm technically the only person that's won at Sonoma in this league, so I don't want to just relinquish that for free.
Dang, I guess that is a good point. Well, it won't count if you're not in it, you know. You would still be undefeated there. You would just have a different winner. Well, if we see you, we'll see you, man. If not, good luck to you at Chicago Dookie Street Course.
Yeah, it's been interesting to say the least.
So, all right, we are out, guys. We'll catch y'all. Well, Matt, we'll catch y'all. Hopefully, y'all stick around and watch a cup race. Watch how real racing's done. Watch these guys get around that tricky triangle. But other than that, we'll see y'all Sunday for Chicago. Nope, that's not Chicagoland.
Auto Club,
Auto Club. Monday,
Sonoma,
Tuesday, is
Chicagoland.
Chicagoland. And then Friday after this will be Martinsville. So
Yep.
another fun week. So, all right, we'll catch y'all later.